calm, peaceful, relaxing. This is a place that you want to be, and yet we surround ourselves with multiple media devices. They create distractions and make it difficult for us to focus. We're all users of technology. Some of us more than others. Clay Shirky, social media professor at NYU, said that multitaskers are like gym rats, bulking up on their abilities to juggle tasks. But in actuality, they're more like alcoholics, degrading their abilities by overconsumption. We need to be aware as users of technology that if we can focus on one single task and not multitask, we will improve our cognitive function, be more effective, and improve our personal relationships. If we increase our ability, focusing on one task at a time and reduce our multitasking, this will help. Our brain is losing its cognitive function by multitasking. You might recognize these sentences. I can't focus. I can't remember what I read. I get anxious. I want it and I want it now. In September of this year, Sussex University released a study that showed a correlation between multiple media device use and the decrease in our brain's density in the frontal part of our lobe. That's the part that controls our cognitive and emotional control, or directly related to the statements that I just mentioned to you. Clifford Nass, a psychology professor at Stanford University, was intrigued by students' use of multimedia devices. And their belief that it was not affecting their ability at all. So he did a study, and in 2009, he released the results, which actually showed that those students had a harder time filtering irrelevant and relevant data, being able to control their memory in their thought process, and also the ability to switch from task to task. These students thought they could close their devices and have laser-like focus that they were accustomed to having. However, in a 2012 NPR radio address, Dr. Nass explained that our brains are more like plastic. They can be easily molded, but they are not like rubber bands and snap right back. The long-term effects are definitely evident with multitasking. Technology is great at multitasking. If it starts to degrade, we can put in a faster processor or maybe add some more memory. Human beings are much better at focusing on one task at a time. And in fact, we actually increase our cognitive controls by strengthening them and instead of degrading them. Now, you might think that that's crazy in today's society full of technology. But if you make a plan and stick with it, it will work. And so I'm going to give you 3 tools that might help you. Organize your distractions. Turn off your immediate notifications for email and social media. Close out those distracting tabs on your browsers and put your phones on silent rather than vibrate. Prioritize your time. If you, instead of trying to do all of your things all at the same time, carve out chunks of time. 10 minutes for social media, 10 minutes for emails, 10 minutes for phone conversations. And now, when you have that big task that you really need to focus on, that test, that paper that needs to be written, And you've been sitting there for 20 minutes and being really good and not being distracted, and then you start to think, I want to check my social media. Somebody's probably posted something interesting. I need a break. Stop and breathe. Break the habit of multitasking by focusing instead on eliminating distractions and focusing on your breathing. Breath is the connection between your mind and your body. And if you take a moment, you can calm your mind and regain your focus. If we control our technology, instead of allowing our technology to control us, we can also improve our relationships with others. If we can focus on that person that's right in front of us and eliminate our multimedia devices, it will strengthen those relationships. But if we allow our technology to control us, we may lose the very thing that makes being human so special. Technology is awesome. It has infinite possibility to create, gives us infinite possibility to create, interact, and be entertained. But human brains don't come with replaceable parts, and we need to protect and strengthen our brains. I encourage you to focus on doing one thing at a time on your devices and minimize your multitasking. By doing this, you will be more effective. You will have better personal relationships. By doing less, you can accomplish more and be in control of your own reality.